Greetings and welcome to another episode of Worship Wednesday on the Chili Wolfpack Podcast. I'm your host, Ian Wolf. We'll be going through Matthew chapter 22, verses 15 through 22. Let's get into it. Then the Pharisees went and plotted how to trap him by what he said. So they sent their disciples to him, along with the Herodians. "Teacher," they said, "we know that you are truthful and teach truthfully the way of God. You don't care what anyone thinks, nor do you show partiality. Tell us, then, what you think. Is it lawful to pay taxes to Caesar or not?" Perceiving their malicious intent, Jesus said, "Why are you testing me, hypocrites? Show me the coin used for the tax." They brought him a denarius. "Whose image and inscription is this?" he asked them. "Caesar's," they said to him. Then he said to them, "Give, then, to Caesar the things that are Caesar's, and to God the things that are God's." When they heard this, they were amazed. So they left him and went away. So the Pharisees, the leading priests, the big dogs in church, although we see time and time again throughout Scripture that their heart, they miss the mark every time. The Pharisees try to tempt Jesus with a trick question. Have you ever been tempted into a trap, a snare, by people who don't really care about you? They're trying to make you the opposite of blameless. So this is what's going on with Jesus here. They ask him, is it lawful to pay taxes to Caesar? Now, Jesus is a Jew, and Caesar, that would be Rome. So if Jesus says, yes, you should pay taxes to Caesar, well, then the Pharisees could twist his words and imply that Jesus is supporting the Romans while he's a Jew. And on the flip side, if Jesus says, no, do not pay taxes to Caesar, well, then they could twist that as well and say, well, Jesus is implying that you break Roman law. If he answers either one of those two ways, either a yes or a no, then that gives them grounds to throw him into prison or crucify him. But Jesus brilliantly, once again, dodges another javelin, dodges another snare. He says, give to Caesar what is Caesar's, give to God what is God's. Essentially, he's saying, the taxes that you must pay, pay to Caesar. Whatever law is placed on you here on earth, whatever earthly law you must abide by, just abide by it. But also give to God what is God's. So steward your money well. Be generous with your time and resources. Help those in need. Make sure that your day-to-day actions are fruitful and that you're not just running this continuous hamster wheel. And you'll see too here, they really grease the wheel. They say, teacher, we know that you are truthful and teach truthfully the way of God. You don't care what anyone thinks, nor do you show partiality. So it's like, oh, they're, if you're Jesus, wow, they're giving me compliments, this makes me feel good. Maybe they like me. And then that's when they slide that question is, Jesus sees right through that and he calls them hypocrites, calls them out. They don't care about any of that. They're just trying to trap him. So, in a nutshell, this was Matthew chapter 22, verses 15 through 22. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I can't wait to see you next week.